Welcome to this shortwave radio channel, and this story has it's the story of a pretty much abandoned international broadcast band, and for several reasons. So, as you know, the shortwave spectrum is divided in several international broadcast bands, from the lowest frequency range, which is the 120 meter band in the 2 megahertz range. And it goes all the way up to the 11 meter band, which is in the 25 megahertz range. And a lot of people, when they buy shortwave radios, and especially the ones, it's most noticeable on the ones that actually have divided their receivers into international broadcasts bands. And over time I did get from time to time some comments of people saying, are there some stations on the 25 megahertz range or 11 meter? I never hear anything, and it even can almost be asked of the 13 meter band, although 13 meters 21 megahertz is used. But yes, there was once a time when stations were actually on the 11 meter band, and this is an example. This is Radio RSA that I just did a video about. This QSL card is very special because it's the only QSL card in all of my collection that will tell you that yes, there were some transmissions on the 11 meter band, and here is 25790. This QSL card is special for that. So this was received on 13th of August 1983 at 13 UTC. So that was local time 9 a.m. 9 in the morning here in Montreal. And so that was part of my morning listening of shortwave and hearing Radio RSA on that frequency. And that was something. And that's not the only time I heard on that frequency. That the solar activity was so high back then that frequency was a regular every morning. If I wanted to listen to Radio RSA in the morning, I just tuned 25790, and it was and I could hear it. So it's kind of cool when you think about it, to see this, and to see that it was there were some broadcasts. And I remember, broadcast on 11 meter band went all the way up to probably the early 2000s, and then stations started to stop using that frequency range. Even back in the 80s, I'd be curious to know how many people actually listened to broadcasts on the 11 meter band. What I heard on 11 meter band, I remember. So I heard Radio RSA here. I remember hearing Radio France International. Anything else that I could remember that I listened to? I think I probably am missing out on a couple more broadcasters that I did hear on that band. But as time went by, and with the solar activity going low, of course that frequency and that range is not reliable. Like right now, we're in the solar minimum, so 11 meters, that frequency would probably not be very good right now. Even 13 meter band is not very reliable. The highest reliable band right now is pretty much the 16 meter band at 17 megahertz. But it's kind of nice, and this QSL has a special meaning for me for that simple reason. It's the only, and it's a proof of 11 meter band activity for international broadcasters. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.